Once upon a time, there was a young man who struggled with a storm within him. Each morning, he would wake up irritated and filled with tension. Each afternoon, he would find reasons to provoke conflict. And each night, he would drift off with regret and remorse. His anger consumed him, controlling him like a puppet, constantly breaking friendships, disappointing his teachers, and causing pain to those he cared about the most. He knew that he was causing harm to his life, yet he found him unable to stop. One fateful day, after a particularly heated argument that left his inner spirit feeling exhausted and drained, he ventured away from conflict and settled under an ancient tree by the banks of the river. There he encountered a quiet, gentle, and insightful old man who noticed the young man's unsteady hands and burning eyes. Although the man did not pass judgment on him, he simply whispered, "A mind without control is like an unbridled wildfire. It not only destroys everything in its path, but also includes those who have the power to control it." These profound and memorable words startled and shocked the young man. He found himself genuinely listening to the old man's story about his very own stormy youth, how it almost consumed his future, and the lessons he learned from it. The man taught him that anger is not the primary issue. The real issue is giving anger the power to dominate your actions and decisions. When your mind rises as a tempest, he explained, go inside, breathe deeply, and ask yourself, will this reaction bring peace or a deeper sense of suffering? From that day forward, the young man applied these instructions consistently, every time anger threatened to overtake him. At first, he still encountered numerous setbacks, but gradually, he learned to calming his thoughts before speaking, to pause before acting, and to understand before making judgments. As a result, his life began to transform. Friends returned, his family greeted him with joy, and teachers started to recognize his peaceful and self-assured confidence. He discovered a timeless truth. Peace was something he had to create within himself, and not search for it from the outside. Now he leads a peaceful and life filled with happiness, not entirely ruled by anger, but motivated by wise consideration. And every time he encounters an unpleasant situation or challenge, he always remembered the wisdom the wise old man shared with him. Real power resides within yourself, not in the world or anything external. Self-control is one of the greatest powers a human being can possess, yet it is often misunderstood, ignored, or underestimated. It is not about suppressing emotions or pretending to be calm when you are not. It is about mastering the inner world so that the outer world cannot destroy your peace. Self-control is the strength that helps you stop for a moment when your mind wants to react, when your tongue wants to explode, and when your heart wants to give up. It is the ability to hold the steering wheel of your life firmly even when the road is full of storms, temptations, and distractions. In a world where people are quick to get angry, quick to judge, and quick to break, the ability to pause for a second and think before reacting becomes a rare treasure. Self-control gives you the power to rise above your impulses, your fears, and your weaknesses. It protects you from making decisions you will regret, from speaking words that can't be taken back, and from walking paths that lead nowhere. It is the invisible shield that saves relationships, protects your dignity, and keeps your dreams alive. When you practice self-control, you begin to understand yourself more deeply. You start to recognize the difference between what your emotions want right now and what your future needs the most. You start choosing long-term peace over temporary pleasure, long-term success over short-term excitement. You learn that not every thought deserves attention, not every feeling deserves reaction, and not every provocation deserves your energy. With self-control, you discover that silence is sometimes stronger than shouting. Patience is sometimes wiser than rushing, and walking away is sometimes more courageous than fighting. You gain the ability to protect your inner world from being shaken by every little thing that happens outside. You stop letting people's words control your mood. You stop letting failures break your confidence, and you stop letting fear stop your progress. Self-control becomes the foundation on which peace, discipline, and success are built. One of the most powerful benefits of self-control is emotional stability. When you can control your reactions, You stop creating unnecessary pain for yourself. You stop overthinking situations that don't matter. You stop arguing over things that are not worth your energy. And you stop chasing approval from people who don't understand your journey. Your mind becomes clearer. Your heart becomes lighter. Emotional stability doesn't mean you stop feeling things. It means you stop being controlled by them. You still feel anger, but you don't let it ruin your relationships. You still feel sadness, but you don't let it take away your hope. You still feel fear, but you don't let it stop your growth. You become the master of your emotions instead of their victim, and your days become more peaceful. Another benefit of self-control is improved focus and productivity. When you learn to control your impulses, you stop wasting time on distractions, procrastination, and habits that drain your energy. You start giving time to things that actually matter, your goals, your work, your purpose, and your growth. You understand that discipline is not a punishment, but a gift you give to yourself. You begin respecting your time, protecting your focus, and designing your life with intention. Every day becomes more meaningful because every action is aligned with your future. Self-control makes your dreams clearer and your ambition stronger. It keeps you committed even when you feel tired, motivated even when things are slow, and consistent even when the results are not immediate. It helps you break damaging habits and build powerful new ones. It transforms you from someone who talks about goals into someone who achieves them. Self-control also strengthens your relationships. So many friendships break, marriages fall apart, and families drift away simply because people cannot control their anger, ego, or words. A moment of rage can destroy years of love. A sentence spoken in frustration can leave scars that take years to heal. But with self-control, you learn to pause before responding, to think before speaking, and to choose peace over pride. You learn to see situations from the other person's perspective instead of reacting immediately. You become calmer, more understanding, and more patient. People begin to trust you more because they know you are stable, responsible, and emotionally mature. You create a healthier environment around you because the calm energy you carry spreads to others as well. With self-control, you stop fighting battles that don't need to be fought and start building connections that truly matter. Another beautiful gift that comes from self-control is self-respect. When you learn to control your actions, you begin to respect yourself more deeply. You stop doing things that harm you. You stop allowing situations that drain you, and you stop repeating mistakes that hurt you. You start choosing habits that make you stronger, healthier, and happier. You start valuing your worth and protecting your peace. You recognize that you deserve a stable mind, a healthy life, and meaningful success, and self-control becomes the bridge that leads you there. You learn to protect your boundaries, say no when necessary, and prioritize your well-being. This is not selfishness, it is maturity. It is choosing yourself before choosing chaos.